Is it worth going into meme coins? How risky are they? That's what we're going to be talking about in this video. And if you're already in them, hopefully I can share some positive things. And if you're not, you'll be able to do your own due diligence and figure out if meme tokens are a fit for you. I'm Joanna Garzilli. This is Crypto Angel Network. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, for your comments. Well, your comments are full of wisdom, great insights, and I am feeling pretty good today. I joined you from my yoga mat yesterday. You didn't see me do any yoga. There was a request for me to do some yoga. I'm thinking maybe I'll do something. I'll do a video where I do a yoga pose, and then I'll go into the charts. We'll look at some fundamentals on something. I'll go into another yoga pose. I'm going to match the yoga pose to whatever the token is. So, see, this channel is for entertainment purposes only. This is not investment advice. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And I think a good place to start today is, seeing as we're talking memes, is that Doge Coin has just been listed on Coinbase Pro. And my history with Doge is that I originally bought in around 5 cents. I sold 6.5 cents. I had done a price prediction. If you go and you look back through my playlist where I said I thought Doge could eventually hit 14 cents. Well, it surpassed that by a lot. I guess I was being too conservative. But what is the future for Doge? And then what could happen from these other meme coins around that? And for those of you who have been in crypto for a long time and who are really looking at projects with strong fundamentals that are grounded in blockchain, strong use from within the blockchain, you're not going to like meme coins. However, even if you don't like them, I would say hear this out, because this idea that social currency is just an experiment seems to be really taking hold. I was watching the channel You Related, and they had Raoul Pal on there. And I guess Raoul Pal, my understanding is he used to be a Bitcoin maximalist. And now I just learned his portfolio from a video he did is 55% Ethereum, 20% Bitcoin, and the rest are altcoins. And within those altcoins that he holds is Doge. And so he said, well, I'm just going to take a bet with it. And I thought that was very interesting. Someone who has been within the investment space for a long time made that decision. And I don't hold any Doge currently, but I do hold a number of other meme coins. And so what I wanted to say with that about, one of the things that with Doge, besides that, I guess Elon Musk is creating some Doge festival online, probably a bit like Coachella, but it's Doge and it's virtual. Would that be a success? I mean, I think it will be a success, even though I wouldn't necessarily go to that concert myself. I'm not that target audience for it, but for a younger generation, yes. And then Mark Cuban, Dallas Mavericks, my understanding is they're accepting Dogecoin. Sort of like when I did a video a long time back for the football games for the Ravens, that you can pay with Raven token. And I haven't looked at Raven for a while. I did hold some Raven, then I had sold it. I do like the whole idea of it. But even if one goes, well, this is just silly, Doge is silly, well, how can we really say it's silly anymore when you look at this on Coinbase Pro? Because Coinbase Pro does not have a massive amount of tokens, unlike, say, Gate.io, which I'm a massive fan of Gate.io. If you want to get into projects that aren't yet listed on the bigger exchanges before they really, really pump, then you can use my referral link in the video description, because they are listing, in my opinion, so many good projects. And then we get to share in those rewards and that commission together. It's a win-win. So so with Doge here, you can see it just hit Coinbase. And I mean, it definitely, where things had been struggling since the crash, it came on, it had, seems to be normal. I see this pattern on Coinbase where it had it went up to around 48 cents. And right now, I mean, you can see it's pretty solid. It is holding pretty strong. And this isn't the best chart to look at it from in terms of from a technical analysis standpoint. I'm not wild on the interface here of this for Coinbase, although I do like trading on it. I do like this trading format. So it's holding strong, and that, to me, it looks bullish for Doge. And where I see a number of people talking online about Doge hitting $1, I don't think it's if, it's when. So I'll admit that when I said back a few months ago, Doge, I mean, $1 impossible, well, I was wrong on that. I underestimated the power of social currency. If we pop over here, I want to just hop over here. If we look at the top gainers right now on Gate.io, Doge isn't listed in there, but I was excited to see GRT had a little pump. I'll save that for another video. And in terms of other meme tokens, one of the ones that I'm in here is Lion. And with Lion had a pump yesterday, and it's down a little bit. And where was it? Was Shiba here in these top ones? No, right now it is not. So let's just go, I'm going to hop over here. Let's just pop over here and just do a couple of comparisons. So I'm going to go to Doge. Let's go Doge Coin here. And let's see what other short-term price predictions for Doge. So let me just move this down here. We can see it's a little bit, obviously it was a little bit overbought because it launched on Coinbase Pro. And then there was that sell-off. What we can see right now, it's probably going to, if you were looking for an entry point into Doge, it's going to downtrend. It looks like it's going to go and consolidate some more. We are going to have a downward trend here. Not too much so, because you can see that the 20-week moving average is about to create a bearish cross over the 50-week moving average. But you can see it's not a long period of time. It keeps, when you look at how they keep crossing over each other. So you've got a little bit of a line of support. Let's see, let me just grab this tool for the horizontal line, and let's go with green and look at what is that? Actually, let's make this a thicker line. Let's go, I mean, it's pretty much here. There seems to be support here. I mean, not there seems to be, there is support at 27 cents that, if it's going to break down some more, and people have just entered because there was some volume over here and take just entered in over here and to take some profits. Let's just see. Let me just put the high in here. So we're going to go horizontal line, just so we can see what's happening in the short term. In the next, I'd say like in the next week. Let's look for the next week. Let's make this line a little bit thicker. I think that's good enough. All right, so you can see really, and actually I'm not going to go back to the 23rd. Let's lift this line up to here for more of a line of support. Actually right around here. I want to go from there, from the last, right from the end of May, beginning of June. So that just makes it, okay, so 29, just over 29 cents to 43 cents. We've had this upward trend here because of the listing. We're going down slightly, so we're probably going to, I imagine, maybe just do some consolidation here before moving to the upside and retesting. And let's go with another line. Let's take another horizontal line, and let's go with a even thicker red line, and we're going to put that, let's go to, I'm not going to go to the all the way up here. I'm going to go to here for this next place to test. So what we're looking at, I would say, in this next 10 days to 2 weeks is if Doge can form a line of support here at around 38 cents, if we can just bounce off of 38 cents, 37, 38 cents, go up, retest. If we can break out from 43 cents, then it could start to move up and consolidate between 43 and 50 cents. And I think that, if we look at bigger picture here, right, and where that all-time high was for Doge up here, right around 74 cents, what's that timeline to go and move towards $1? Because I do think that is imminent. So we're looking at that timeline for $1. And I don't personally, I have put in the, I did go and do what do you call it? A poll. I did a poll on what I thought would happen with whether we're in bull or bear market, and I want to hear your opinions on that. So please take that poll. But I do believe that we are still in a bull market, and again, I have not been through a whole cycle. That's just more of my gut instinct that I've had from the point that I really came into crypto fully in 2021. I do not believe we're in a bear market. So I would say that I imagine things are going to really start to pump this summer, because if you look at all the fundamentals of the foundation of the big projects within blockchain, that Doge should go and hit an all-time high and go up to $1 to test $1, and maybe even break through that, and then sort of come back. It almost seems to me like a similar sort of pattern, the way it moved like Cardano. That's what it feels like, what it looks like. So those are my thoughts on that. And then I want to compare it to, because I don't hold Doge, but I do have Shiba. And if we look at Shiba right now, we can see that in the 24-hour volume on here, it was 18.7 million was traded. And it was a little bit overbought here on the RSI indicator at the beginning of June. It's sort of come back down because it did have a nice little pump there. But I think that we can see that things are starting to come to life. And I feel that, where Shiba is referred to as the Doge killer, I mean, I don't think it's going to kill Doge, but I think there's definitely a place for it. And I like to go back and look at, even from the point that it went on to, this is when it went on to Gate.io, right? I mean, I would imagine that Coinbase Pro is going to list Shiba Inu at some point, because it definitely has the market cap building there and the volume there with it too. And so you can see there was really a period where if you look from the beginning when it got listed on Gate, when was that? It was was it April? What was sort of the date here? Yeah, April. It was around April it says April 17th. So it got listed there, and you can see, I think we bought right when it got listed. And there was this period, it just went along, consolidate, looked like it was sort of flatlining. Then it pumped like crazy. It went up that 420% in a 48-hour period, which was insane. I did not take profits, and I probably should have taken some profits. And that's why I felt depressed for a couple of weeks, just berating myself instead of forgiving myself. And now you can see it went on that downward trend, consolidation, but just going up and testing a bit. So, when you look at Shiba and the opportunity there versus sort of your, not investment advice, but your bang for your buck, if you want to go into something that is extremely high risk, because you're balanced on the other parts of your portfolio. For those of you that know me, I have over 50% of my portfolio is Ethereum, and I'm not selling any of that. And so you can see we're starting to come up and test here to break through. What do we got? 10, right? There, so we're going to come up and retest that. We did move up to here to 11, 4 zeros and 11. We are moving side by side here. So we're on an upward trajectory still here. It's slightly different from where Doge Coin had that mini bearish cross. And so I am very optimistic. I feel that Shiba is going to make some moves again to the upside. It will start to build some momentum. It's meant to be launching their, let's just see a sec with Shiba Swap, because I think that is maybe delaying things slightly. Let me have a quick check here of this so we can just have a look. Come on. Shiba, okay, so Shiba token, what do they say? Let's take a look. Special thanks to all stuff, run the Discord daily, blah, blah, blah. New listing, Shiba Inu CFD is now available on capital.com. I mean, they're popping up all over. Oh, this looks like Indonesian. Is this Indonesian? I wonder if it is, because my book Big Miracles is translated into Indonesian. That does look like Indonesian. Wow, they're already at 60,000 members on Discord. I mean, it is growing fast. And if we look here at the top, I think it was a week ago, it was just over 400,000 followers. So definitely there is movement. Let's just look up that hashtag Shiba Swap a sec. Shiba Swap, and see what the progress is with that. What do we got? The latest on Shiba Swap. I don't see it. I don't see if it's, what's that about? I see something about, did I see Paris Hilton? Bitcoin conference, I guess that's because the conference is going on there, the Bitcoin conference. Shiba Swap, I don't think it is launched yet, but I think it is getting ready. It is almost there. So the swap is coming. I think they were just testing a few more things. And I think when that does go live, that is going to make a big difference. The other token that I was nervous that I had gone into, but I'm feeling better about it now, is Lion. And if you go to my playlist on meme coins, you will see that I mean, look, it performs strong out the gate, and the all-time, let me just move this, the all-time high here was almost 0.1. I think it was like 0.0, so I think it went to almost 1.8. And you just see again the same sort of thing. It's just going through consolidation. It did have a little bit of it did have some volume come in there. It looked like it was a little bit overbought. It is going a tiny bit bearish now, just a fraction, just a little bit more consolidation. I think that we are going to see some pumps soon. And the other thing where I think Lion is going to get that pump is because, let me just come over here. Hang on a sec. Let me just show you. Oh, come on. Wait, I just want to show you this. There we go. It keeps moving my, I want to go to my Twitter. Come on. Okay, I can do it. Let me just go to Lion. Hang on. Lion token, which is, the followers are growing little by little. If you held through the dip, yes, I did hold through the dip. You deserve this pump. I'm waiting for it. I'm holding for it. I like what Lion token's doing. So they've got Lion Faucet live on lionswap.org, and there's rewards on there. But I am not so savvy when it comes to this stuff, because if you go to Lion Swap, bear with me on this, what you're going to see is it's MetaMask, right? It's a MetaMask wallet. Some of you here are very clued in for using MetaMask, but it looks like, tell me, is this Chinese? This looks like Chinese to me. I do not know how to go and do a swap on here. I'd imagine it's similar to Pancake Swap or Bakery something like that. So I hope at some point they do something where it's translated into English. I do like the whole, I do like everything that Lion's doing. And I think that they are, it's just like all their branding and the whole vibe with it. And you could say, well, it's just like another silly token, but I don't think so. I think it's going to have some legs. And, you know, my plan is, am I going to do a long term hodl it? No, I will, when it goes on the next pump, which I believe it will, I will take profits on it. I'll take my original investment and profits, and then I will leave some in there. I will leave something in there just to see what happens over a period of time, because I just have, again, it's just a gut instinct. I just have a good feeling with it. So the other one as well, the last one I'm going to just show you here within the meme realm is pig. And I was very nervous as well, having gone into pig. I thought, have I made a terrible mistake here? And you can see when it came on the exchange, it pumped like crazy. The 24-hour volume is 12 million. When it was pumping up here, I think it was around 50 million. And again, we got a whole load of consolidation. If you look at Shiba in the long term, it went through months of consolidation. So I believe that when the market at large comes back, we will not only pump to where this all-time high was, but we'll go a next leg up. And so if we look back to the people who are, and this was not me, but the people who in the long run, let's see, over a week-long period, well, this doesn't go all the way back here. Actually, let's come out of this because they didn't, they listed in 2017 for Doge. I mean, look at this. This is what is quite mind-blowing. The people, I don't know how, the people are like saints, in my opinion, that must have patience of saints, because when you look at the people who went into Doge back, I guess, 2018 here, or end of 2017, October 2017, it looks like it's just flatlining. Nothing happening for that period of time. 0.004 up to 0.08, 0.006. And then bam, look at this. I mean, like crazy. And now on Coinbase Pro. So that time period has taken 2018, 19, 20, and some of 2021. We're talking 3.5 years. 3.5 years. And I feel like for say Shiba, when we look at that and I go, my thinking is, well, what if I were to hold Shiba, take out the original investment with some profits, but leave some in there to ride if I just hang on and wait, because again, I'm on the same time frame here of the weeks, and let that be. Where could Shiba be in 3 years from now? I mean, that to me is a risk I'm prepared to take, because there isn't really a risk, and for being in that in the long run. So what are your thoughts? What do you think? Meme coins, do you just think they're an absolute waste of time? Does it interest you? How risky do you think they are? If you were going to put a percentage to that on a scale of 0 to 10, 10 being off the charts, crazy risk. Love to hear your thoughts on that. And I think as some of you are in Shiba Inu and what is it, like the Kate and the whole load of them. So what for you is what meme coin do you think will perform the best if you are open to meme coins? All right, I'm Joanna Garzilli. Thank you again for being here with me on this journey to expand our crypto consciousness. And I am sending you lots and lots of love.